back to my channel. Today I have a special guest. It's my nephew, Kyle, and he was interested in doing a video. So I asked him what he would like to do a video about, and he said about the coronavirus. As you all know, we've all been affected by this pandemic. I have been laid off, so I'm out of work, and I've been helping Kyle with his schoolwork and watching him because his parents are both still working. Before you keep watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and we're gonna jump right in. Alright, so we're gonna start by explaining what the virus is. So Kyle had given me his take on what the virus is. So what is the virus, Kyle?
It's a kind of symptoms. You can have coughing, dry cough sometimes, and a fever, and having a hard time to breathe.
Oh, okay. And you were explaining to me a little bit about what a virus is and what the difference between a virus and a cold is. What is that?
It's a kind of strong virus. It's a little bit stronger than every symptoms you have. It's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
It's a normal, like, coughs.
Oh, okay. So is it worse than a cold?
Yeah, it's a little bit worse. If you're old people, you can die faster.
Oh.
If you're just a kid and your health is still good, you're gonna probably have the virus, but you're gonna be still alive until it wears off.
Okay, so if you're older and you have some problems with your health, like maybe asthma or a heart problem, you want to make sure to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to move on now that we know what the virus is and some of the symptoms that you want to look out for. So like Kyle said, a cough, high fever, if you're having a hard time breathing, those could be symptoms of the coronavirus. The next things that we want to talk about is how to stay active and how to keep a healthy mind and body. With times like this where we are practicing self-isolation or social distancing, it could become very hard to stay motivated and keep a healthy mind and keep healthy habits. But I think it's very important for adults and children to do that, right, Kyle?
Right.
Alright, so let's start by talking about what we can do to keep a healthy body and mind. As far as it goes as a routine, what kind of routine do you want to have?
The same routine as you're going to school, but a little bit different because you have to have the same hour as your bedtime. But if you grow, the hours are going to be changing a little bit.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. You should wake up like as if you were waking up to go to school, maybe?
Yes.
So you should keep a normal routine like that. So you shouldn't sleep in every day and not wake up, right?
Or at least if your mom lets you.
Okay. And then once you wake up and you brush your teeth, you have a breakfast, should you be having a healthy breakfast?
Yes,
and
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And what kind of healthy breakfast do you think people should have? What are healthy breakfasts?
Probably cereal.
Okay.
Toast.
Yeah.
And a banana.
Okay.
Banana, if you want one.
A banana. So something that's filling to the belly, but that's also healthy. So you should incorporate like some fruits if you can, or something healthy like that.
Right.
Okay. And after you're up, you've had your breakfast, what should you do next?
You should do brush your teeth.
Okay.
And then if you have schoolwork, do not say your mom no, or like I'm never gonna be doing it. Do not say that to your mom.
No, you should go and do your schoolwork, right?
Yeah.
And if you need help, to ask for help, right?
Yes.
Because it could be challenging because right now you're doing your schoolwork online and it's not something that you're used to, right? You're used to having your teacher and your friends and stuff, so you want to make sure that if you need help with what you're doing, that you ask for the help, right?
Right.
And even though it's a little challenging, it's still important to do your schoolwork, right?
Right.
Because you still want to, for you're learning to read, you're learning to write. So these are very important things that you want to keep doing, right?
Right.
Okay. And then after you do your schoolwork, what should you do?
You can do a craft or just like doing jumping jacks or something.
So you should maybe try and do exercises?
Yes.
So you could do jumping jacks, push-ups,
lifting weights if you have some.
Okay, but not too heavy because you don't want to hurt yourself, right?
Yeah.
And maybe reading a book
Yes.
or crafts. And for lunch, do you just have lunch whenever, or should you keep having your lunch around lunchtime?
Keeping your lunch around the lunchtime.
And what are good ideas of lunches?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches? What's your favorite sandwich?
Bologna.
Bologna sandwich. And what do you put on your bologna sandwich?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Okay. Do you toast your bologna sandwich?
No.
No. Okay. And should you have maybe a snack with your lunch?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay.
But not good. If you have something sugary, say your mom no thank you, because it's not good for your health.
It's not good. And you should try and keep a strong immune system, right? A strong
Right.
health. So that if ever you come in contact with the virus, you're strong enough to fight it, right?
Right.
And after you have lunch, what else should you do?
You can play with Legos if you have some.
What about going outside? What are your thoughts on going outside?
Playing in the backyard, not in the front, because you're like, there's old people who want to talk to you or give you a hug, but say no thank you, because if you have the virus and you don't know, after you're going to give it to the old people.
But you want to make sure you stay away from people if you go outside, so
Yeah.
maybe play in your backyard. But it's still good to get
Well,
some
yeah.
fresh air, right? Because sometimes you need that fresh air and you need to see the sun, right? It's good for you.
So 6 feet away.
So if you see anybody, make sure they stay 6 feet away from you. That's called social distancing, right?
Right.
It's maintaining a healthy distance where you're not transmitting anything if you do come in contact and see anybody, right?
Right.
Okay. And after that, you're going to want to have your dinner.
Right.
Yeah, have dinner.
Sometimes healthy, sometimes not really healthy.
Okay, so
Yes.
like on
Yeah.
weekends you can have like treats, right?
Right.
Okay.
But not on the days like you do work.
Oh, okay, so like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you should have healthy dinners.
Yes.
Okay, and
At
what?
the weekends, you can have like non-healthy
Oh, okay, and what would you say is like a healthy dinner?
broccoli,
Broccoli, and what else do you have?
green beans,
Green beans. And what would be a dinner that your mom and your dad would make that would be healthy? What would be on your plate?
steak.
Steak? Wow. So good steak, potatoes,
Yes.
green beans or broccoli. So you have a bunch of good
Yeah.
stuff there in your plate, right?
Right.
And then what would you have to drink?
Something healthy.
Something healthy.
Orange juice,
Ooh.
cranberry juice,
Oh, okay.
orange juice. And on the weekends, you can even have chocolate milk, but
Ooh.
not on the school days.
Okay.
At home, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. And then after you're done dinner, you can watch TV, hang out, spend some time with your family, right?
Or play with your sister or brother.
Oh, okay.
Or your big sister and your big brother.
Oh, okay. And then you would be taking your bath, and you want to make sure you take a bath every day, right?
Well,
You don't
yeah.
want to just not take a bath even if you're not going to school, right? Take a bath, and then you're going to want to go to bed at a decent time, right?
Or if you grow up a little bit faster, your hour changes.
Okay, so if you're younger, you're going to want to go to bed earlier, but what
Yeah.
Kyle is saying is that as you get older, your bedtime changes, so you get to stay up later, right?
Right.
That would be kind of what you could look at and ideas of what a day should look like in maintaining a regular routine and making sure that you keep a healthy body and mind, because by keeping a regular routine and by staying active, you're keeping yourself healthy and you're not getting like sluggish and lazy all the time, right? By sleeping in and not doing anything, it could affect you, right? It could make you like sad and sometimes not feel as good as you would if you had a full day full of activities. Moving on now, Kyle had mentioned that he wants to let everybody know how they can protect themselves. Some of the things that you can do to protect yourself are wear a mask.
Yes.
And what else can you do to protect yourself?
Go 6 feet away.
Okay, so maintain a safe distance.
Right.
So social distancing is very important during these times. Is there anything else? Maybe wear gloves?
Yes.
Yeah. And should you wear gloves, and maybe if you wear gloves, you want to take them off as you're going into your car. You don't want to touch everything with the gloves, right?
Right.
Okay. And what about washing your hands?
Every time.
Every time. So you should be constantly washing your hands, making sure that you're always washing your hands, right?
But not taking your bath like like every single hour, because after that means you're not gonna have time to finish your work.
Okay, so you want to wash your hands if you go outside and you come inside.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to make sure you wash your hands before you eat.
Right.
And you're going to make sure you want to wash your hands and not touch your face, right?
Right.
So if you're going to touch your face, maybe wash your hands before.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to maintain washing your hands, and you can wash your hands with soap and hot water, or you can use hand sanitizer.
Yes.
So that's why it's always good to have a hand sanitizer somewhere, right? In case you
Right.
can't get to soap and water, at least you can just pump the hand sanitizer in your hand and rub it, right?
Right.
All right.
If there is a bathroom close by and you can hand sanitizer, just make your own decision. Hand sanitizer or the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. You should avoid playing in parks
Right.
and having play dates, right?
Right.
So you maybe not go to parks or go outside and play with your friends during this time, just to keep everyone safe, right?
Right.
Okay. And then what about older people?
Older people.
You should stay away from them?
Yes.
Because their health is at risk, right?
Right.
Because their immune system is not strong.
And if their health is not good, do not go close to them. Because the grandmas and grandpas, they don't really know if they had the virus or not. So distant.
Social distancing?
Yeah.
Okay. So that basically ends our video on ideas and information of how you can protect yourself and how you can keep a healthy mind and body and a regular routine. I think it's important to have this conversation with your children. I think that it's good for them to talk about it and talk about what they think the virus is, and if they know how to protect themselves and why they need to do that, if they do understand the reason why they can't see their friends or why they're not going to school, right?
Right.
So even though Kyle is not my child, he is my nephew, but I think it's really important, and I think it's really good that he has these conversations with me and that he shows interest in wanting to let people know how to protect themselves and what they can do. I think that's a very thoughtful thing, and I think that it's going to help a lot of people, adults, kids, and youth. I think it's going to be very good. Grandparents too, yeah. So I think this video is going to be very helpful for a lot of people. So I thank Kyle for coming up with the idea, and I want to thank him for being a special guest on my channel. So before we leave, we want to make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like it.
And don't forget to hit that bell button.
Yeah, the bell button, so they could be reminded every time that I post a new video, right?
Right.
And also, if you like Kyle and you would like to see him in more of my videos, make sure you comment below, right?
Right.
So you can comment Kyle or bring back Kyle, and we'll have to come up with another video to have him back.
If you want to know my name, it's Kylie.
There you go. Perfect. So now that you guys know his name, you guys can type it out in the bottom in the comment box below. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
We did it! In 5. Woo! Another one. Woo! Woo! Ametsa, did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? We'll have to do some more. We'll have to come up with some more ideas, right? And make some more videos. What? You did your first YouTube video, and now Matan's gonna edit it, okay?
Alright.
Okay.